Welcome to Virtual Play live game development streaming. We're a small indie game company in the Netherlands, making a lot of applied games, but also working on our own entertainment games. We have big plans, including a lot of new technologies and very cool new gameplay ideas. For this stream, we'll be showing the entire process of building our new game Hatchball, which is not really technically innovative, but a mashup of pinball and collecting and caring for cute creatures. My name is Stephan, and I've been programming and making games for over 30 years. When I was very young, I already had two big passions, music and computers. So I'm basically a self-taught programmer from a time before the internet and tutorials, and just studied computer science and artificial intelligence years later. Let's get started. Hey, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. I am going to continue. Welcome to the stream. Going to continue with Hatchball. Pick up where I left off last Tuesday. So basically that means. Okay, well that's fine. Basically that means I'm going to continue with the class or skill abilities, both of them actually, of the hatchlings, and then getting a little bit of the leveling in there and stuff like that. Maybe entering some other kind of properties that they have, and I think that will definitely fill this hour, so I think I'll just get right to it. So for those who are new to the channel, I've been working on this for well, you can see here, for quite a little bit. It's the 33rd episode now. So that means I've been working on it for about 40 hours now, I think. So roughly one whole work week. And well, looking at it like that, I'm actually not. I'm actually quite proud of the amount of progress. What am I saying? Like the word? Searching for a word. Content, that's it actually. So pleased would be even better, but I guess I'm content with the amount of progress I made. So yeah, the pinball game with a whole menu of stuff above it, and then working on the Magic Forest now with one thing that I'm doing right now, and that is the pedestals with their where are they? Here, pedestals, these two with their hatchlings on there. So if I run it now, then I can see where I was at last time. Yes, so basically we get this those two locations. They will definitely play an idle animation for now. That's just not there yet, but doesn't really matter. And then there's flippers, a lot of them. There's the lane and the bumpers, and everything is working. Just no like real scoring system in the sense of anything actually in any sense. And so that thing, what I just did, I woke the snake, I think, there. And that's well, it was spinning quite a lot there. I can actually see that now. It might be spinning a bit too much. I have to test that out a little bit more. Yeah, it's definitely spinning too much now. Don't know what happened there. I guess something went wrong with the scale of spinning. Oh, that's not good. It should not be able to get stuck there. So that's actually one of the things I did last time. Usually I can use that, but now not to unmaximize. I can't do that now. But basically I'll just start with fixing that. So the ball can't really get through here, which it should be able to. I'll edit this collider until it does. Well, that was
quite easy. And now I actually have to copy this because I'm in play mode, and then paste it back when I'm outside of play mode, so that works. Actually gonna look into that ball spinning thing first, because that really looked way bad. Let's get the ball here, that's in prefabs, and see what's happening there. Velocity rotation scale is 2. Why is it's actually weird that the rigid body itself is, why is the audio mixer below here? That's actually weird. Shouldn't be, it should be over here. Right, yes, that's better. Got more space this way. I'm actually not sure why this is serialized and also not set already. Why am I doing it that way? Let's see. It's public, and then I'm getting them, so that's quite like not necessary. If they're public, I can also set them in the inspector. And am I actually using this outside of the class? But I am not. And here, same thing. I'm not. So I have no idea why these should be public. They should not. And while I'm at it, because they're not public anymore, I should also rename them, because I don't need capitals for public. And no issues there, I think. Ah, there is an issue here. Okay, so I do need to have the ball be, the rigid body be public then. All right. But the collider, no. Hello? I did say, oh, it didn't say public. Jeez. I actually could still, I could actually more easily just say, oh, I'm gonna get a getter there, which makes it a little bit more nice, like well coded. And then of course public. And now it will work. And then let's see, the thing I was looking at was the spinning scale. What is going on here now? I still have ball here. Ah, there it is. Okay, so basically there's a model and there's velocity rotation scale, and the velocity rotation scale seems to be way too much right now. Let's just look at the ball when it's rotating upward after I launch it. That's interesting to see what happens there. Gonna put it to local axes, and I can see that seems quite okay. Though I have the feeling that the model is turning regardless of this parent turning. And that, oh yes, of course I have to look at the axis of that thing. Oh yeah, that's all over the place. Okay, so that is not the right scale then. All right, let's see. I can just place that ball here. At z is 0. Whoa, where did it go? Hey, hello. Where's my ball? That's interesting. It's gone. What? Alright, ball. Placing it there again. There it is. And then it is at z0, which is not correct because it should be at z, what is it? 0.5. And now I'm gonna just run this and see how it turns. And then I'll change that scale, and that's too much. And that is also too much. All right, let's turn it back to, let's say, 1 and see what happens there. And that seems better, but maybe still a bit too much. Too much. Actually, looks a lot better, but I think it's still too much. Though, I'm not sure. Maybe I did something wrong with the axes there. Looking at it again. That goes okay, and then it starts spinning to the left. And now instead of spinning to the left, I think it only spins around its axis. No, actually it doesn't. That looks quite okay. Maybe it does. All right, let's see it at full speed. That's really hard to see. Yeah, guess I'll keep it like that for now. Right, so I will delete this ball. Just change that to 1, and we'll see about the things that went wrong before. Maybe it should have a maximum. No, it shouldn't have a maximum. All right, let's go back to where we were doing here. Pedestal with the hatchling. So I actually have those hatchlings here, and I was gonna build this drop down because now this is just a button that does nothing, and it is not even. It's not showing the right thing, so then I'm gonna have to go and have to edit the editor script for the hatchling. I'm not seeing it here, so get back in there. Hatchling editor. Here we go. I'm going to close a few of these down. I need to do something about that, but yes. All right, so we've got hatchling, hatchling data, hatchling editor. So basically, this is interesting. Oh, I named that name, but that's not really. I'll rename that because that's hiding a object.name. Name field, something like that. Right. So I got a drop down button, and then I will show if it's clicked, then it will return true that frame, and then I will actually open that drop down. I don't remember how to do that. Drop down, no. Menu, I mean. Okay. That's been quite a while since I did that. So I'm gonna try to, I'm just gonna look it up. Unity editor, drop down menu. Oh, custom editor, pop-up, blah blah blah. Custom menu, new item. Custom right click menu. Oops. Well, like that. Context menu. Oh, that's actually the context menu. Nope, not doing that. Display pop-up menu, is that it? Displays a pop-up menu. Yes, this should be it. Generated from a submenu specified by menu. I've seen it differently. Huh. So that's kind of weird there. Drop down menu. Drop down menu. Pop-up. What? Oh, that's it. It's just pop-up. All right. That's really okay. Editor GUI layout. Dot pop-up. It's weird that it's editor GUI layout dot pop-up. I have to create a string. Yeah. Pop-up selection field. Is that actually what I'm doing here? Oh, let's just find out. So basically, selected type, and I'm saying that I return selected type, and I'll say selected type here. But this is really confusing that it's pop-up. I thought there was like a actual thing that I could do once. So I'm not sure yet if this is the right code. I'm just gonna do this very quickly now. Yes, no, just a little test to see if it actually is the thing I want to do, but hatchlings, kangaroo. So, nah, that's not the one. Dang. Hold on. Maybe I'll find an add drop down button. Unity editor drop down button. Generic menu. Okay, so here the drop down button. I actually have editor GUI drop down button. Which one am I using? A layout, but it doesn't really matter. It should, yes. Evening. How are you doing? Blah blah blah. Menu dot add item. So where's menu? Oh, add menu item for color. Blah blah blah. Generic menu is new generic menu. Okay, so that's easy. I should do that indeed. Generic menu, and I might even just add that here. Generic menu, type menu, and here I will say type menu is new generic menu, type menu dot add item, GUI content, or oh yeah, no, new GUI content, and that should be I don't know, oops, hatch1, and then is it on? That's, I'm not sure if that is, oh, that's just it has a tick. So that's the one that is actually currently selected. So let's just say true so that I can see if that works. And that should be enough. It's not. Oh, there's a menu function, of course. Is it just a func? No. It's an event handler. Menu function can simply be a function. So that, oh, that should be, well, that should all be functional. I'll test if it actually goes there. It does not. That's super strange. Oh, show it, duh. Here we go. And maybe I can add, I can make the menu before. Yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. So that's one thing I can do, or I can make a real like window-based thing that I can use as pop-up. What did they do here? Like, that's actually in place. So, but it is one of those menus. So I'm not sure if I can show it at a specific show as context. Yeah, no. What's that? Ah, that's what I mean. Though actually drop down at the given screen rect. Let's see. Show as context is at the mouse and drop down in the given screen rect. It doesn't say anything else, so I'll try it. So at the rect of the actual, oh, the thing that I am here now, but it's a GUI layout, so that's a bit harder. I mean, editor GUI dot rect something. No, that's the current. What's indented? No, that's indented rect from a source. Let's see. GUI layout utility get last rect. Let's try that. Get get last rect. I'm not sure if that actually works, but I'll try. Yes, it does show in that location, though to be fair, that doesn't look very nice. It should be below that, so maybe there's a different way of doing it that they actually use. They don't really show it in the so there is editor GUI layout that'll pop up as well. I'm still let me still try that one as well. Editor GUI layout. Maybe that does all the things at the same time. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna get it back, and just let's do it as quickly as possible. New GUI content. Oh, hold on. I can do it with strings. New string. Same as I just did, like A, B. Oops. Why does it make int? I wanted to just say I. And then that should be it, right? Yes. So int I actually should be quite the same kind of thing. Ah, that's the one. Okay, so forget about the drop down button. Okay. So that's now I'm gonna rename this to selected type, and that will actually be the one that's selected currently, and I can see that. Yes, I can just see that, so it works. Dang, that's so dumb of me. Well, anyway, and then I'm gonna fill this with the hatchling types, and the hatchling types will be a string array, and they will be filled once I know all the types. And how do I know all the types? That's an interesting one. That's from hatchling data, and hatchling data has this. Yeah, I mean it does work that way. Okay. On enable, I think works with editor scripts as well. I'm not sure if awake actually works. Let's try that first. That would be the best one. Then I would say hatchling types is a new string array of the length that data should actually work. Hatchling data, I can already use the indexer, so I should also make a field, a property of public int count get should return hatchling types dot count. What? Oh, length. True. And it's actually an array because hold on, what? Oh, there we go. now in the editor, yep, so that's the count of hatchling types, and then I will for that and that's something that won't change, so that's the compiler can optimize that. I will add the name. Is it necessary? Yeah, it's necessary. Name. So now I'm gonna get the names of all the hatchlings, and I'm not getting that, so that's interesting. Editor, this script has the hatchling data set, but awake might not have been called, I guess. Hold on, what? Oh, there it is. Nice. I should just have. Okay, so once I do this, where is it? Kangaroo. It will not save it, of course, still. No. And then I have to think about the order that this is shown in. Because, my god, seems very random. I mean, they're sorted by skill. But I think this is not the best way to sort them. So maybe I should actually see if there's a way to add extra stuff to this menu, and I think there is, because you can actually add a GUI content instead of a string. So let's change this. I want to make this nice. This might not speed up the creation of the game like a lot, but it's just nice. I want to practice this as well. New GUI content with that string, and then I want to also see if I can add more here. Texture, string, and a tooltip, a string and an image. Let's see if I can do that. Let's see if I can add an icon here. Which I don't have yet, so maybe not. Well, let's try it first. Data icon, and then I will see about that in hatchling data. It's actually the class that has an icon, but that's yeah, no, that's not possible. I can't do that. Image. Oops. Hold on. What image? No, texture. Texture. Icon. Actually, there should be two. I should say class icon, and then that's what, because that's what I want to show here. So let's get back to the data object, which is, where is it? Hatchlings there. Yeah, class icon. And let me just give it any icon now. It doesn't really matter what I do. Just want to see if it actually turns up in the menu there. If I when I edit this guy, it does, but not in the menu here, so it really doesn't help. Okay, cool. So I can forget that. Then I want to actually see if I can make grayed out. I don't think I can make grayed out bits, and then also I don't think I can make delimiters. So it's not super cute, this whole pop-up. Let's see if I can do that. Unity editor pop-up. separators. Ba-ba-ba-da-bum. GUI layout options. For generic menu, I can add a separator. I'm gonna check. Da-da-da. Like actually this kind of thing I want to do. Generic menu does it, but I think pop-up doesn't. So I could go back again, but I could also just put them in alphabetical order and don't care about it that much now. It's not worth it. Okay, it's not worth it. So let's just sort this stuff. I can quickly sort an array of strings. So let's do that again. There is a way to do that. Let's quickly find C# string array sort array.sort. That's an array. Yeah, I think I could just use, oh, hold on here. Array.sort and then using system array.sort the array that I have, which is the Hatchling types, and string comparer invariant culture ignore case. Let's do that. And that should sort them before making the menu. Yes, there we go. That is a lot easier when picking them. And then let's see, because I need to know which one I chose based on the string, but this won't change during the editor runtime. So basically, I need to see if it changed. Previous type would be the selected type before, and then if the previous type is not the same, well, it depends how you read it, but this reads a little bit easier. Selected type is not the same as previous type, then it has changed, and then I will actually store it into the serialized object. Type property, name field. Okay. Yes, so this is the first thing that should happen. Yes, it doesn't. This shouldn't happen on inspector GUI. This should happen on awake. Serialized object find property, name field, and then it would have the name. And then it would also set selected type to Hatchling types dot index of, no, that doesn't work. No, that doesn't work because I have to find it in there. First, how does this work again? Yeah, first string that is equal to, so let's say string hatchling type, for which hatchling type is the same as the value. No, what? Selected type is a name field. So let's rename that because that's not correct. It's name value. Let's see if I'm doing it correctly here. It's a function from string to bool, right? So isn't that correct? Oh, return, duh. And then that will be a string indeed. Oh, that's not nice. Element at, that's index. I want to get the index of the first one that matches C# link index of matching, get index of match, da 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 da. See, take while and then count. Select with index. That's also nice. Where, and then dot select item index to index. This is nice. Let's use that. I knew there was some way of doing this. I'm gonna paste it here. So that's gonna be hatchling types where the item is item an automatic thing, I guess. Yeah. So where, oh no, h type, and then this is correct still, and then dot select the index. Interesting. Oh, int, there we go. String item int index. Hold on. So this yields a predicate. This yields a selector, right? Am I crazy here? And then first or something. No, it doesn't work. Oh no. That's it. So I could write a loop here, and I guess it makes more sense if you don't like this kind of programming, but I wanted to see if I could do it this way. I could just do a loop that goes through all those hatchling types and then it makes it a temporary variable. I think that might even be better than this, but I would like to see if this actually works. So where the hatchling type is the same as name value, I would select its index. Not super handy, but it would work. And then actually once that goes on here, I can simply set I should store that property actually. Type property, name property, because then I can set it again, that thing. Name property is that. And here I can set name property dot string value is gonna be what's hatchling types, selected type. Okay, so what I've done now is here I get the index of the string in the string array, which seems, I would say that there was an easier way for that. Maybe there's array.find or something. Array dot, yeah. As it is sorted, I can actually do that. That's index of would probably do the same thing, but binary search is even quicker. I could actually just do that. So never mind. Selected type would be array.binary search, hatchling types for name value. And forget about this. That's a lot easier and it's also quicker. Anaconda, well, that's not correct, but let's say kangaroo. And there we get a problem. Okay, so here we go. It's stored llama. Hey, nice, it's already stored. Now it's actually going back and I change it to kangaroo and oh, it goes back to anaconda. That's not nice. What happened there? I changed it to kangaroo and it doesn't find kangaroo, apparently. No, it did. This worked, but this didn't. So basically, so that's pretty weird because name property would be set to. That's weird. Let me see. Debug. I'll actually do it after this. Debug.log. Name property dot string value. See, after I changed it, what it actually does change. No reference. Oh. Right, here we go. There's kangaroo, kangaroo, kangaroo. That's weird because I do see kangaroo in here. Horse, kangaroo. There's llama, and it has nothing. That's also pretty weird. Huh. So the binary search doesn't really work this way. String compare maybe. The same as I used before to see if it actually can match that thing. Anaconda. But llama goes back to what it is. That's quite insane. Kangaroo. Anaconda. What? Data hold on, data 0.name. Oh God, that's, oh no, if it's null or empty, then I'm doing this. So this is my problem here. It should be outside of that thing. Dang. I'm just putting this there so it makes more sense. That's just the default. If there's no string value, then I will take the first bit of, yeah, the first hatchling type actually. Should be the hatchling type 0. That should be, that's a better default now. Yeah. Right, so now because it doesn't have it, there's kangaroo, nice. I'll get this debug thing out because that's like in my face right now. All right, so a lot of effort for just this drop down based on, let's say, llama, kangaroo, llama. Those are safe now. That's good because now I can get the actual hatchling type based on that string. Now I'm thinking, should it actually be a string? Because hatchling now, it just has a hatchling type. How am I getting that? Name. Type property, hatchling type, its name. Yeah, that's good. So that's not correct still. That's not correct. That's not correct. So I should, ouch. How am I gonna set the hatchling type to the correct type? That's in data, right? Yeah. So basically that's strings. I want to find a hatchling type by string. Let's see if I can do that as well. Public hatchling type this, and then with a string type name. Yeah, it works. And there I have to search an array again. Array. Hold on, what? Oh, array dot index of, and then I will actually import this thing. Come on, system. Oh, it's there. Huh. All right. Get array index of what? And can I actually make my own comparer? Oh yeah. No. How will it be compared then? Find. Yes, that's it. And that will say in hatchling types, I will find hatchling type h type 2 predicate is just a thing to a bool, so that this should yield h type dot name equals type name. No. Return. There we go. So I'm finding in hatchling types that for which the type name is equal to type name, and that I can use in my editor to find here the hatchling type property based on that name. So it's not the name property actually I'm changing, it is the entire type property dot, what value do I have here? Like it's an object reference value or a managed reference value. What's this? I'm not sure if I can do that. It's going to be data with a string, and this yields a hatchling type, which cannot be an object because it's a struct. Should I make it easier on everybody and just change this struct to a class? And why would I not? If I do this, then all of my trouble go away, right? Here. Oh, Unity engine.object. Ah, hold on, let's change this back. Managed reference value. Does that work? Yes. Huh. Okay. After applying, I should get the name property again, because that's different. All right, let's see if I can make any sense of this. Hold on. The recording. Shouldn't record. Boof. Here we go. Okay. Kangaroo llama. It doesn't give any problems right now. If I change it to like bunny, adaptive to set manage reference value. On a serious property that is set to a hatchling type. So that's not a managed reference value, so that should be Unity serialized property with a struct. Because it's a struct, it doesn't have a reference, so we can't do that. So this will change this will make it better. Also, it's actually better as a class because I do want a reference value there. Kangaroo, llama. Okay, let's see. Still good. Frog. No. Manage reference value is not necessary, is it? Oh yeah, it is. That's basically shit. Target object. I want to look at this. Serialized object dot target object. But can I also set? Let's see. Type property. I'm not sure if I can do that actually, but I'll try. Serialized object dot target object dot get. No, target object would be a hatchling. Yeah. And then hatchling type. That doesn't work because it is serialized, but it is not. This is super strange. I can set it to a new reference. let's make it public and see what I can do. No, hold on, come on. There we go. What is it? Selected type. So basically I'm getting the string, then I'm pulling the actual hatchling data object out, and then which shouldn't need to be a class anymore, it can just be a struct again. And then basically setting that thing, and then apply modified properties, but I'm not sure that it actually will do anything. Ouch. So there's no find property name. Did I delete something here? Let's just look into the hatchlings data thing. It's still there, right? Yeah. Class icon actually can drop that. Class icon goes again. So these ones are still here. So where am I getting my problem here now? Name property is type property dot find. Oh, type property is nothing. Oh, yeah, because I changed the capital there. True. It doesn't get anything here. Let's say I do kangaroo. Kangaroo. Hey, it does work this way. And now it actually has a reference there as well. Huh. Okay, okay. Is that true though? No, yeah, it has to store it there. Nice. Kind of twisted, but it works. I change the actual objects reference thing, then I apply the modified properties. But since it's in the editor, it probably doesn't even need to. Don't need to apply because this applies serialized things. So I'm just changing the object itself. Let's see on inspector GUI. Yes, I will actually draw down something else that comes from that data bit, and then I can see if it actually does help. So strong and sticky flippers, for instance. Let's make that a thing in hatchling data. Hatchling data will have a hatchling class icon thing. Yes. I'll make a struct called class icon, which will have a public hatchling class class, and it will have a public texture class icon. This is public, so capital, serializable, and then what the hell? Oh, let's just say icon then. Then the same thing for skill icon, hatchling skill. I guess we'll have icons for those too, so I'm just going to use those in the inspector as well. And then I will have a collection of Hatchling class icons, class icons, and I will have a collection of skill icons. Come on. Skill icons. Come on. Capital. Jeez. Yes. And then I can fill those here in my data object. Hatchling types, class icons, skill icons. Cool. So I will have 4 class icons, which would be strong, guide, druid, luminary. I'm just gonna pick random icons for that, like strong. Guide would be something blue. Blue. Druid would be green. Luminary would be yellow. There we go. I've got my own icons there already, so they're from the wireframe editor. And I will actually just test it with this for now. I mean, I can go in with this and add those 8 data elements there as well. Sticky flippers, swim rescue, slow down, start long night, stomp flower pollen, sleep outlaying creature. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, oops, a bonus egg. Frenzy speed multiplier. 10. And then counter gravity and take selfie. They would have textures as well. I'm not going to use them yet. I'm just going to now see if this editor thing works, and then I'm going to call it a day. In this sense that I'm going to editor GUI layout dot label field. No. Yeah, label field. Just a string. Yes. No, I'm gonna show just a texture. Okay, so new GUI content with the texture of that hatchling type. So basically, name property should also be a, hold on, find property relative name, and find property relative class and skill. Class property, skill property. Do I even need that? I don't need that. I'm just going to use the actual object itself again. Hatchling type. This will be class. Oh, hold on. What? Oh, sorry, I had that. Dot class. Come on. Dot class. That's a hatchling class, and that has to translate to a texture, which I guess would be public texture get class icon for a string or for an int. Could be both, but let's just do it for string now. String type name. Or actually I already have the type. I already have the type. I already have the class even. Yeah. Hatchling class. Hatchling class. Would yield the class icons dot, oh no, array dot find class icons, and then the class icon will match hatchling class equals hatchling class, and then dot icon. So I'm searching for the within this array, I'm searching for the icon that of which the hatchling class matches the class, and that there I will take the icon value, and that should be get class icon, which I can use here now. Class, got it here, class, and then I will just add outside of there. We'll do hatchling data. Oh, like data dot get class icon from that class. Is this okay? Yeah, I'm getting the class icon from the hatchling type that is selected in this serialized object. Woof. That's actually a texture. So now when I added one of those hatchlings, I should see a texture with that as well. And is that correct? Llama is supposed to be strong and kangaroo is supposed to be guy. And that is correct. So cool. If I change this to, for instance, lamb, it should become green, the druid. Yes. If I change it to anglerfish, for instance, it should become yellow because that's a luminary. Nice. So the actual object reference setting does work this way. Cool. So basically next thing I would do is get the actual icons in there, and actually gonna use that for the interface in the game as well. So it's not really that much of a extra effort, but it also will make it easier later to have this nice editor script. Not sure if it's all worth it for this one, but I actually wanted to get into this as well for a different project, so it's definitely not wasted time. So that was just actually only editor scripting for now. But based on all this, I can from the hatchling type, from the hatchling data type, data carrier as well. From this, I can get its class, and from the class, I can actually go back to building those reactions. So, because for pedestal now, as soon as it does hit, I can have active hatchling activate ability. Let's see, that will actually work because the hatchling has a type, and here I will actually simply do the last bit now because I can now already use it in game. Hatchling type the skill. That's the thing that is actually activated here. Oops. What am I doing here? It is correct. Hatchling type dot skill activated, and then it's just something I still have to do. But this means that from all that stuff that I constructed here in the editor, now because I can craft those hatchlings, and when I put one on here, for instance the kangaroo, and its thing is so basically kangaroo has stomp flower pollen and llama has sticky flipper. So when I hit those pedestals with the ball, they should say those skills are added, are activated. Let's see if it works. Oh no, that's something I need to fix. Oh, there we go. Drop them and then activate them. Yes, there. So that was sticky flippers activated. That's exactly what I wanted. So that's nice. And the other one should be kangaroo stomping. Oh well, I'm just gonna move the ball. Let's go. Whee. Boom. and that's stump flower pollen activated. So basically from its type, it has already learned its type ability just by setting all that in the editor. And all the work that I've now been doing is just so that I can use all this. I can actually I can put so much more in here, that art stuff, animation stuff, and then from this data carrier, scriptable object, Unity calls it, from this lot of data, I can actually grab anything from the runtime script, because I put it linked to that specific data type into the prefab. So this way, if we want to add new hatchlings, just set a new type or add a new type is also super easy, because once I edit, just let me show you. I add a type here. Let's say I add an extra type, and it will be stupid type, and it is a guide that lays a bonus egg. I don't know, it doesn't have a prefab yet, but that's really not so important right now. It is more important that in the case of a hatchling menu, now I can say this one is a stupid type, and it's just there in the menu, and it automatically works. So now I will change that back, of course, to 40, and then that one will be gone automatically. This doesn't need to be saved. The scene is actually still the same, so I can close this down and close this down and go close this down and just go make my stuff for the day. So I'm doing two things. Tweaks, ball rotation, speed still needs more testing, and that's only small things. So the first thing I'm gonna add here is completes hatchling data link to the hatchling editor and the prefab. So no, that's to hatchling editor. Cool. So this is one of those sessions that is a lot of programming and a lot of like, what the hell is he doing there? But it's basically, I'm basically just making an editor script and a scriptable object and everything together, so that this system will work when you put in more data, whatever data you put in, and will automatically be able to use all this from the game. All right, that will be it for today. I'm gonna end with the same music again. So for the people who are new here, this is the music from the game Berserkle that I made with a previous company in 2012, and this version of the music was made in 2014. It's an adaptive music, so it has 3 levels of intensity. You can hear that it would change with the game. So the more intense it will get, the more intense the music will get. Thank you for watching. I will be back on, what is today? Is it Tuesday? Yeah. So I will be back on Thursday for another episode, and we'll see what I can do then. I'll actually get to implementing these skills, I guess. And then maybe I have the animation for the models. That's just, I'm not sure. That's something just I think that could be nice next. Otherwise, leveling. Thank you for watching again. Please drop a like, follow, subscribe, ring the bell, whatever you can do to make it better for us. And of course, if you really like it and you want to support us, please consider becoming a patron. Our Patreon link is in the description on YouTube and in our profile on Twitch. So that will be tremendously valuable for us as a small community. See you again next Thursday.